up? Still Kyle, still Brian. We are here together with special guests. Please introduce yourself and what you're here to talk about.
Absolutely, Kyle and Brian. My name is Manju Naglapur. I'm the SVP and the Global General Manager for Cloud Applications and Infrastructure Solutions, which is known as CA&I at Unisys.
All right.
Ravi.
Hey, I'm Ravindra Babuwala. You can call me Ravindra. I am the Vice President of Applications back in Unisys.
Welcome, gentlemen. So tell us a little bit about what Unisys does.
Yes, I mean, as you all know, Unisys is a global solutions company. When it comes to the technology solutions, we are taking a new pathway, I would say, and then I have some exciting news also to share, which I'll be doing it in a minute. But we as an organization believe where we are helping organizations and people to achieve new breakthroughs. And the way we are doing this is by simplifying our industry solutions and making sure we're meeting the customer wherever they have problems. We lead with industry-leading solutions, number one, and also we have modern digital workplace solutions and cloud application offerings. One major announcement that we had to make on Monday, we had a brand launch, and it is very exciting for us. This is one of the biggest marketing campaign in a decade, what we thought was, I think the tagline is about experiencing breakthroughs. If you think about it, there is a shift happening within the client landscape, and we want to make sure we are modern and we are bold, and we are aligning to that vision, and then that's what's happening, and that's what New Unisys is all about right
Well,
now.
congratulations on that, and congratulations for being one of our advanced consulting partners. You know, we really appreciate your partnership here at AWS, and we're super excited to be working with you.
What would you say is the common problem that you're helping customers solve to help them be, one, a better organization, more lean, but also just being able to rapidly develop and modernize within the new world and new technologies that are available to everyone today?
Absolutely, I think that's a great question again, right? If we think about it, I mean, I know we are talking about app modernization here today. We are here to solve, the client's business needs. Wherever the client needs our solutions, it has to be the right business solution. Now, in the name of modernization, I know a lot of people keep throwing about, the technology jargon, but end of the day, it really comes down to the business needs. When we are talking about going into any client, one is obviously through our advisory lens. We look at, what's your current landscape? What needs to happen here? And what do you want to achieve, all right? I think those business outcomes are decomposed. I think that's the first order of business for us. And then for us, the technology would flow, right? When we think about going in terms of these lean principles, we are seeing a major shift. We have this massive, managed infrastructure services, contract that we have. We have a lot of the application, modernization contract that we're looking into. But when you look at this lens, the biggest shift that's happening is the multi-cloud complexity that most of these organizations are trying to solve. What are the kind of solutions we need to bring in as a company, right? What we are doing is, we have a lot of our products, frameworks, reference architectures under one of our platform offerings, which we use. Obviously, if the client needs it, we are there to help and provide those accelerators. But at the end of the day, if it's a bigger enterprise, they have some opinionated frameworks, we are going to give you options and say, look, in terms of achieving your vision, these are the things that we feel like would be the best option for you, and take it from there. And we're seeing a lot of this transformation happening today, especially when it comes to digital transformation. All this, repeatable playbooks is helping us to keep it lean.
Why is it important for companies to do this modernization, this app modernization? What do they gain out of it?
Yeah, I can't emphasize enough, right? It's the business outcomes and the digital experiences, maybe getting faster to the market, giving the power back to the product owners, or even opening up new digital revenue streams for these companies and staying competitive in the market is really, really important for our client base right now, right? So when you take that as the key driver, one of the things that is taking center stage is application strategy. And I want to reiterate, as Manju was talking, in the shared responsibility model, application strategy is taking the center stage right now, because they are the closest to end users, the business users, they define the ways the users interact with the systems that they are in, right? So that's what is driving right now, and Unisys has simplified our solutions portfolio out there. We are bringing up to the market a cloud offering, both an industry vertical-based solutions as well as a technology offering wheel. With across the spectrum, we have simplified, and we meet the clients where they are based on their digital maturity. Some of them are really ahead. They have adopted this cloud multiple years back. Some of them are getting on the cloud journey right now, and we are there for them always.
Yeah, I think one main point that we also want to make, right? If you look at it, especially for the cloud pioneers, there's a lot of self-service that's going on in the app mod. It's about, can you provide an ecosystem for them to run fast, right? Now, depending on the digital maturity that Ravindra is talking about, we want to make sure we're tailor-making our solutions to meet their needs. It's not about one solution fits all. Don't just go and say, like, look, shift left and do this, but understand and assess and see where they are in terms of their maturity.
Solutions. What sort of tools and solutions are you providing to your customers? Because everyone's unique, as you just mentioned.
Yeah.
So it's not just one blanket blueprint, right? You got to cater the requirements and the needs for each industry and where they're going and what they want to do. What are you offering for that?
I mean, we are not reinventing the wheel. That's the first thing, right? When the rich legacy we have, working with umpteen number of clients globally, I mean, we know what works and what doesn't work. Obviously, we have our opinionated frameworks, we have our opinionated accelerators, we have our technical partnerships where we feel like this is the right solution. Now, at the end of the day, when we look at a customer landscape, we want to make sure we are tailor-making those solutions to fit their needs, right? I think that is key for us, right? So,
yeah, and just to add on, we have all these repeatable solutions, frameworks, as well as processes, which are kind of the Lego blocks, right? Working with AWS, leading the way. We work with a lot of SI partners out there who are also AWS ISVs. And we take all of these, but at the end of the day, we tailor the solution with these repeatable core atomics out there.
Yeah, I think that's a key point, Ravindra. So if you look at a customer landscape in a multi-cloud environment, it's not like everyone wants to do cloud native stuff, right? So there are COTS packages that come in, and there's a multi-cloud environment. How do you stitch these together? What are the integration points that we need? These are all the repeatable frameworks that we have in terms of meshing data, in terms of services that we need to bring them together. I think that is very important, and then make sure that there is that throughput, and they don't lose latency, and they still have this digital experience, which is seamless, right? So.
See, that's great, because you got customers that have different levels of maturity as far as modernizing their applications, but also they might have different strategies for, exiting, their own maybe self-hosted data center on-prem. But also maybe they have a requirement where they still retain data on-prem, or maybe they're just not wanting to go full cloud native for whatever reasons possible. But it sounds like you have solutions to address whether they want to go all into cloud or have a hybrid type of environment as well.
Yep, you bring up a great point too. When you are getting on the cloud initially with these clients being on multiple of these on-prem as well as cloud, living in two worlds is not easy. If you're born in cloud, it's an easier solution, or if you're on-prem, it's an easier solution, right? All of us agree on that part.
Right.
So we have done this at multiple other clients in a repeatable fashion with the reliability. And the other aspect is with respect to the risk factor, right? Some of these risk mitigation things that larger enterprises want to take to establish the future mode of operations in a repeatable manner and in a phased manner, versus maybe a smaller company, a mid-sized enterprise wants to go all in on cloud really fast.
Yeah, I think the key is standardization. The key is if you're bringing in like a promotion model, if you're bringing in a pipeline, make sure it's standard. Yeah, you're in bare metal, great. Have the same promotion model. You want to move into OCP Kubernetes, it's fine. But having that rigor, having that standardization, even when you're going cloud native, it really helps the org. It really helps the customers experience the same thing. I've seen organizations where if it's a monolith, go do this promotion model, get into this deployment sequence. It just is not the right kind of sequence that we see. So this is where our digital cloud experts come in and kind of advise and handhold, and like we become like shepherds to like adopting to these kinds of needs, right? So that's very
Real
helpful.
quick, where can our viewers go to learn more about what you guys are doing when it comes to modernization?
Yes, like I told at the start of this call, right? Our website, it's a brand new digital experience. I would please ask the viewers to go in, check out our website, and of course we have booth 552. I would welcome anyone to come in and like talk to you.
552 Expo Floor, get it. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And stay tuned for more Reinvent 2022.